Winston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya! Creature features, and all creatures, and all creatures! And the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
Good evening and welcome to the Halloween special season 9 premiere of Creature Features. I am your host, Vincent. This one is Livingston, and that is Mrs. O'Connor. Where in God's name is Tangela?
She's still in makeup, sir.
Why would she still be in... Oh, never mind. Exactly 7 years, 11 months, and 28 days ago, we unleashed our silly little program upon the world, and suffice it to say, it has never been the same. Back then, I was but only a naive young lad. Livingston was the same old bitter billy goat that he is today, whilst Tangela was only just barely old enough to know how to mix her own plastic explosives.
You are still naive.
But enough about that. Tonight, we have a most wonderful Halloween movie for you. Francis in the Haunted House from 1956, starring Mickey Rooney, Virginia Wells, and Francis the Talking Mule.
Sounds ludicrous.
And so it most certainly is. However, it is also quite a wondrous film that I'm sure all horror film lovers of any age will doubtlessly enjoy. Not to mention, it's one of Tangela's most favorite films. No formal guests tonight, but do expect the usual manor denizens to make an appearance or two, because they know full well that there is no better place in town to celebrate Halloween than at the Poulter Mansion, with us, watching a spooky movie. So don't you dare go away, for it is to be another night of Halloween haunted house fright, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. You know, Mrs. O'Connor, if our viewers switch to Channel 44, they could watch One Touch of Venus, 1948. A poor little widow decorator kisses a statue of Venus, which stands in a department store. The statue turns into a goddess herself, and this perverse, exquisite creature turns her charms on the window decorator, who already has a girl. No, I think we have something better. We've got a talking mule tonight, and we've got this devilish thing over here. Who is that? That is not the Tangela I once knew. Look at the incredible work that was done. Do you know how many hours this must have taken?
I think the outside matches the inside, finally.
I think so, but look at her. She looks like, I cannot look at her eyes. She's got those contact lens things inside, and they look...
Touch of Game of Thrones.
Hideous.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be what? A man in his robe?
I'm a Jedi.
You're a Jedi. Oh, that's a lightsaber. Very nice. It looks like it was made out of toilet piping donated by Tracy the plumber. I could be wrong, could I not? And then you're what are you?
This is just what I had in my closet.
Oh, do you normally? No, you look like the girl on the St. Pauli label, the beer.
St. Pauli girl.
You look like a St. Pauli girl. Shall I call you St. Pauli girl O'Connor? Is that it? Anyways, welcome to Halloween. First off, a couple of things. This is our season 9 premiere. So we're starting season 9. That means I've almost been doing this almost 9 years, and it's too much. I think I want to get into car racing or something else instead. I mean, people are sick of watching my face in these movies. I think they'd rather see me behind the wheel of a nice, fast sports car, would they not? And then Tangela could spend more time on bombs, and Mr. Livingston could go fight the dark side of the Force, right?
Indeed.
Anyways, Francis in the Haunted House. If you're not familiar with the Francis movies, this is the talking mule. Absolutely wonderful concept. It's like Mr. Ed, but it's not Mr. Ed. It's a mule, and his name's Francis. And what's interesting about this film tonight is Paul Frees is doing the voice, and he's the famous voice guy. Paul Frees. He did all the Bullwinkle shows and things like this, so he's doing the voice tonight. So it looks like a fun movie. Mickey Rooney. We've never shown a Mickey Rooney film prior, right?
I wouldn't know.
No. So anyways, lots of fun stuff tonight at our new time. We're an hour earlier now on Saturdays. No, it makes sense, right? Because our Friday show is at 8 p.m. Pacific, and our Saturday show is at 9 p.m. Pacific. And people would be confused. They'll come too early for the Saturday show. They'll come too late for the Friday show. Plus, we're supposed to be a Saturday night program, and people on the East Coast were watching us at midnight, which is technically Sunday, is it not?
Technically.
So if you're one of those West Coasters that we expect to complain about the early hour, don't, because you're doing a benefit for our friends on the East Coast who can now watch us at 11 p.m., which makes more sense for a spooky movie show like ours, does it not? He doesn't care. He'd just rather you not watch it all. So we're doing it for you East Coasters, and we appreciate your watching us. So that's that. Let's start the film, shall we?
Please.
All right, off we go to Francis in the Haunted House, and we'll be back later with more Friends from the Mansion. See you soon. Oh, it's Halloween on Creature Features, and you're with us, and that makes it a wonderful Halloween, does it not? I mean, they could be off at a disco somewhere in Europe enjoying Halloween. Instead, they're spending the night with us, which is a good thing, right?
What a splendid idea.
It is a wonderful idea.
Disco.
Anyways, we are watching Francis in the Haunted House, if you're just joining us, 1956. And this film, there was 7 Francis films. This is the 7th. And the 6 before starred a bloke named Donald O'Connor.
Sure did.
He's related to you.
He's more of like a distant cousin, but I far prefer him to Rooney.
Oh, all right. So Rooney is a fill-in type guy. But Rooney's all right. I like Rooney. He's all right. He's funny.
He's no O'Connor.
Did you ever see him in that film he did where he was young Thomas Edison? In fact, I think it was called Young Thomas Edison. No, he played young Thomas Edison, and Tangela would love this film because young Thomas Edison creates nitroglycerin and he brings it on a train. That's a good film. Check it out if you have time.
I don't think we need to give her any more ideas, though.
No, she has too many. So, your nails, I want to see what is going on. Look at these lovely nails. That is incredible. My goodness. So, whoever did those must have spent a good amount of time on they, did they not?
The detail.
Right, it's very nice.
Is that from the Scream movie?
Very nice indeed. Very nice. All right, well, let's get back to the film, Francis in the Haunted House. When we come back, we're going to look at some mail from you. Don't go away. Hello friends, Tangela and I would like to take a moment to compel you to join Creature Features TV. It is our new streaming service that offers you early access to Creature Features from your computer or your favorite set-top device. You can see the full archive of Creature Feature episodes, movies we've yet to present on the show, a library of items from the original program, plus many other items you won't find anywhere else. Your small yet generous subscription fee not only supports the operation of the service, but actually helps finance the creation of our show. It's a very inexpensive way to ensure that we'll be able to continue producing Creature Features for years to come. Not to mention it'll keep Tangela out of making mischief and wreaking havoc in the village as well. So please visit creaturefeaturestv.com to learn more. And thank you so much for your support. You do cause trouble.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
You know, Mrs. O'Connor, normally she would not allow you to be seated upon her tuffet. But I don't think she can even see you with those bloody contacts in. She's wearing contacts. They're solid white. Look in the camera. Can we see? It's all solid white. It's like she has dead eyes. You know, a girl like her should have dead eyes, should she not?
At least if she can't see, she can't come after me.
That's a good point. But I don't think I would trust my life to that theory. Not at all. Mr. Livingston, you've got some mail.
I do.
Pass it on.
With some pictures as well.
Photos and letters are good. You know, if you send us an email, we have a little button which allows you to place, my spectacles if you would, place a photo, digital. It's the internet thing. You push a button and the internet says, give me your photograph.
How miraculous.
And what do? You place a photograph on your computer and then
No, you download it.
It is transfer. Of course it's download. He thinks I'm some kind of Luddite or something. All right, this is from whom? Can you see? From Mount Vernon. Is there a name? All right, somewhere in here, I hope there's a name. But they go, Dear Vincent, Tangela, and Mr. Livingston, and Mrs. O'Connor. Hello from Mount Vernon, Illinois. Discovered your show on YouTube last year when looking for good Halloween films during downtime due to a bout of flu, and I haven't missed an episode since. You know, so many people discover our program when they're ill.
That tells you something.
No, that tells me the opposite of what you're implying, because he would have you think that people vomit and then watch our program, and it's the other way around.
I mean, they watch our program and then vomit.
No. Okay, he's right. All right, so they watch our program and they stop vomiting.
Ah.
So it's like, what do they call that? That medicine that makes you not vomit.
Kaopectate.
That's a brand name, but what's the actual medicinal name called? That's what we are. So going on, he goes, being a monster kid of the 60s, I've watched lots of horror films, yet you screened many I'd never seen and a few I didn't know existed. Thank you. You're welcome. For several years during October, a group of us hosted the Monster Movie Double Feature Night at C.E. Brem Memorial Public Library here in town. We'd screen 2 classic horror films for the event, and during the intros, outros, and intermissions, we'd present trivia about the movies in a horror TV host sketch similar to your show. Well, that's fun. I hope you had a Mr. Livingston, but I hope he wasn't as grumpy as this one. Vincent, you asked for a graveyard picture, so here's one we took promoting those past double feature nights. Look at this. Look at these books. Put a big one up on the screen. So they're in a graveyard, which is where they should. That's where we should be. We should be doing all program from a graveyard. But you know why we don't? Because this one dug up so many graves that we would probably be talking to the constable instead of you lovely people if we tried to do it. Let's see. He goes on. I'm in character as Professor Fernando Van Hamstring, holding dual degrees in horror culture and inadvisable science, along with Yegor, my eager but often wayward assistant. It's been customized to include your show logo. Thank you. Please keep up the good work presenting these horror films to nostalgic generations of fans, as well as to all new generations. May your Halloween season be filled with classic Dawn Post masks for Vincent, errands of cat's paw on Star Trek for Mr. Livingston, and explosive treats for Tangella. They look like nice blokes, right?
I like the one in the hat.
Oh, you always like men in hats. What's with you and men in hats?
Makes him taller.
Oh, that makes sense. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
And the last one from Aaron Cox.
Last one. No, we've got two more. There's another photo with that one.
Ah, yes.
Right.
You are correct.
And there's one more letter. There should be one more letter because I was told we had three.
There is one more.
All right. Very good. So Aaron Cox says, I'm from Ada, Oklahoma. I've been to Ada before.
Really?
I drove through it, but I drove through Ada, Oklahoma. I think Highway 40 goes through Ada, Oklahoma. I don't like to fly. So if I have a chance to drive instead of fly, I will drive every time. How else are you going to see the country? Yeah.
True.
I've been here, 35, 40 years now, and I've not seen the entire country. So if I'm flying over it, that makes no sense. I can drive through it and see things I'd never seen before, right? My wife and I watch you ladies and gentlemen on a regular basis. If you need a break from Tangella, let me know. She can always help me with some of my practical jokes.
Please take her.
The photograph is a photo edit I did a while back. Enjoy Halloween. And here's a picture of him as a skeleton, I believe, in front of some type of castle. And it says, have a safe and happy Halloween. Aaron Cox. All right, well, thank you so much for writing, Aaron, and hope things are well in Ada, Oklahoma. Last one? Oh, these
Last
are nice
one.
Halloween letters.
I like it.
I like
from
when people send us a nice Halloween.
Rebecca Hackett
Rebecca Hackett,
from New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right, Rebecca Hackett, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. She goes, Dear Creature Features, happy Halloween. Well, happy Halloween to you as well. I would have sent you a gift, but I didn't want to. You have the worst show on television. I hope you get canceled. Yours truly, Rebecca Hackett, Point Pleasant. Well, that wasn't not a very pleasant point, Rebecca Hackett. We hope you have a wonderful Halloween as well, even though you're a bit of a curmudgeon. That it?
Speaks her mind.
That's right. That's it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, visit Hello Creature Features. It's a website where you can type a mail and send an email along with a electronic photograph photo. Or there's also an address if you'd like to send us a package of some kind, right? Or like a handwritten letter. And if you want to send us a package, send us, I think Livingston would like a big bucket of beans.
No, thank you.
Or a severed thumb. No, we already got a severed thumb. Do not send us a severed thumb, but do send the bucket of beans for Livingston. All right, that's it for mail. We are going to get back to Francis in the Haunted House, and when we come back, we'll have Tracy the Plumber, or Tracy the Pirate this time. See you soon. Friends, don't forget we've got a second YouTube channel. It's at cfextras.com. You'll find all the extra stuff we create there, so don't miss out. Subscribe today.
Hey there, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grim Gory, the Monkey.
And together we host The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout! Friday nights on our YouTube channel.
That's right, and we're here right now to wish everyone at Creature Features a very happy Halloween!
Yes, to Vincent, Tangella, and Livingston.
And someone else. I think I'm forgetting someone. I'm trying to remember. Hey, this reminds me.
Oh!
And Handrew!
Yes, we can't forget Handrew. So happy Halloween to Vincent and his crew.
And don't forget, stay tuned!
No, you can't have a bloody mule. You've already got donkeys. She wants a bloody mule. Now, she wants to take one of the donkeys to the neighbor with a horse and make mules.
I say yes.
She wants... No, don't say yes. I don't want a bloody... Do you know how much the donkeys alone cost to feed?
But they're so cute. Mules are adorable.
No, mules are large working animals who don't speak like they do in this film. Welcome back to the show. In case you're just joining us and you have no idea who we are, this is Creature Features. We are watching Francis in the Haunted House, and this one wants a mule. And we have Tracy the plumber. Tracy the pirate, look at you. Show me your boots. Oh, those are fantastic. Now, I know for a fact that pirates do not wear those types of boots, but they look great on you, so I suppose it's all right. It's a nice chapeau as well. Is that a real feather?
It is a real feather.
Very nice.
It is.
Very nice. And your hair is curlier than usual.
It is.
That's what happens when I go on the high seas, is my hair, with the salt air, begins to...
And the humidity and water in the air gets curly.
No, very nice, very nice. So you came to be with us instead of going to, like...
I did. I turned a job down to come visit you guys.
You turn a job down? No, I could see why you turn a job down to go there. But what about, like, isn't there like a nightclub in downtown Bodega Bay that's having a better party than we are?
The Tides? But I think it's not a party.
Oh, it's just dinner. Fish dinner.
Clam
fish
chowder.
Sticks.
Yeah.
Come have fish sticks at the Tides. No, we love the Tides. He always grumbles when I want to go to the Tides, but no, I like the seafood platter.
I like the clam chowder and sourdough French bread.
Clam chowder is wonderful. Anyways, let's get back to this film. But before we go, you're not charging me for this visit, are you? You better not, because you're not fixing anything. All right, off we go to Francis in the Haunted House. We shall see you at the break.
Hey, I love Creature Features. My name is Andrew, and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and keep doing what you guys are doing. Super awesome. Just watched Freaked. I can't get enough of it. Thank you very much, and party on.
I don't know what to say about this.
Not happy.
So, from what I understand, Tangela ordered the costumes this year.
Oh, you think? I was supposed to be Darth Vader.
Oh, well, you obviously have received the baby Darth Vader costume. You know, Tangela has the credit card, and she was going to take care. She did all the decorating. She did a fine job decorating, did she not?
Mm-hmm.
But so let's see. That's wonderful. It's you wearing a diaper, and you've got a bib and a pacifier, and look how wonderful he is. All right. Welcome back to the show. We are watching Francis in the Haunted House, or the Haunted Castle. I don't know why they call this a haunted house, because it's obviously a haunted castle. But Francis the mule. So have you ever ridden a mule?
Yes, and I fell off a mule.
Now, they're taller than a normal horse, are they not?
No, they're about the same size as a horse, about 15 hands. Yeah,
right,
about 15 hands.
So what's the benefit of a mule as opposed to a horse?
They're good pack animals. They have a good temperament. I prefer a quarter horse, but mules aren't bad.
A quarter horse. So this is like half of a horse.
No, it's a full horse.
It's a full horse.
It's called a quarter horse.
Because you can only use it
100% of the
3
time.
months of the year.
No, we use it all the time. I don't know why they call it the quarter horse.
What's a quarter? Perhaps it's for the coin. They named it for the coin.
We could go with
quarter.
that story.
It's a quarter.
Yes.
You put a quarter in the horse's mouth, and the horse goes.
Yes.
Right?
It's usually a box right next to it.
A box,
quarter
right,
in.
yes. No, and then it does...
Maybe that is how it got its
in front of
name.
the supermarket.
We'll go with that.
Right, we're getting silly. So are you actually going to go out in this outfit? It appears not. All right, what do you say we get back to this film? And when we come back, we'll have something more interesting than Andrew to look at. See you soon.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you.
You can make me a pumpkin pie?
Tracy, did you know that the original Donald O'Connor, star of this film, quit because the mule was getting more fan mail than he was?
That's ridiculous.
Is that absolutely ridiculous? It's like me quitting because Tangela gets more mail than I do. Of course she gets more mail than I do. I mean, look at my face. And, you know, this Donald O'Connor bloke was probably not much more fetching than I am. Anyways, welcome back to the show. We are watching Francis in the Haunted House. Mules. You know, I think more mules should be in haunted house films, spooky Halloween shows, because mules make... They have Scooby-Doo, right? If Scooby-Doo's acceptable, Francis the Mule is as well. Enough about the film. What? You know, I forgot to ask. What are you supposed to be?
I am a Jedi Knight.
A Jedi Knight.
I'm a protector of the universe.
A Jedi Knight as opposed to a Jedi Day.
As opposed to a Jedi Day.
Oh, a Knight. You're a Jedi Knight.
Okay.
Knight with a K. All right. So you're obviously a character from Star Wars. Which character are you supposed to be?
I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, as opposed to Obi-Wan.
Well, there can only be one.
Oh, right. So you're like the prequel. No, you're the sequel.
Sequel.
What do you think of this ridiculousness up here?
I'm not quite sure what to
think. I fully expect him to go to a rave dressed as this baby thing. That is the most hideous costume I've ever seen. And I would venture to guess that the diaper is soiled. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
That was Tangela, I'm sure.
Yeah, right. All right, well, what do you say we wrap up this film?
Indeed.
What do you say, Tracy?
Yes, wrap it up.
We shall wrap up this film, and then when we come back, don't leave when the credits roll, because we'll all be here. Tangela will be here, and if you're not here, you know you'll be on a bad side. See you soon.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
And that ends Francis in the Haunted House. That was fairly amazing that the bad guys were exposed with Francis. You know, who gets busted by a mule? You know, you never hear about that. You hear about mules getting busted, but you never hear about being busted by a mule, do you? Right. So, nice movie. Maybe we'll show it next Halloween, right?
I don't know about talking mules.
All right. Well, it's a good Halloween film, though. Maybe in 2 years we'll show it again.
That sounds about right.
He's not very enthusiastic about the repeats. He likes watching new movies, even though he does not like the films. So, other than this ridiculousness, why did you order such a ridiculous costume for this poor bloke? He was under the impression you were going to allow him to be Darth Vader. No? All right. Well, that wraps up another Halloween for us. We hope you had a wonderful Halloween. We hope you do more, because Halloween is not actually for another few days, right?
Exactly.
So they can still celebrate actual night of Halloween without us, because our show's not on that night, so they can go trick-or-treating, right? That's what I'm going to do, because I like trick-or-treating, don't you?
Last time we had a big problem with that.
Oh, that's true. No, he's talking about trick-or-treaters. No, sometimes the wrong people show up, and sometimes the wrong candy goes out. So
no, it's when you show up at people's front doors.
Oh, when I show up at people's front doors. Well, I'm in costume. I'm continuously in costume. Look at me. I'm in costume. So. All right, we hope you have a wonderful Halloween. We thank you so much for watching our program. And don't forget, we love you. See you next time. So, Andrew, are you going to finally put that pacifier in your mouth and shut her up?